Hi everybody, cheers, ching ching. All right guys, I had to come on here. I'm gonna take a quick sip because I deserve it, right? While I'm waiting for people to pop on. I am coming on here. I am like on cloud 9 right now. And I just am going with the spirit. I felt moved to come live and wanted to talk to you guys. So a lot of you probably just saw that I shared that I passed the federal and state exams to become a licensed realtor. Like, woohoo. All right. I'm like on cloud 9. I'd reached out. I have like a prayer group on Facebook and like just some of my closest friends. I text this morning. I'm like, all right, can you guys like just keep me in your prayers? Just because I was feeling like my head was just like clouded and there was a lot of noise going on. And I've been having like a hard time concentrating like in the last couple weeks. So I'm like, I just need everybody to pray that I have like a clear space so like I can concentrate and give it my full effort. And I definitely felt the prayers. You guys know me, like I put systems in place before I got out of my car. You guys know that I love the song Oceans. I put that on, I listened to it. I just like felt the spirit, said a prayer myself, went into the exam, was super pumped. I was taking it and I'm like, yeah, I know this question. I know this one. I know this one. And like at the end, I think there were only like 3 questions that I was questioning myself, whether or not I knew the answers, but I wanted to come live because since I put the post out, I have people messaging me and being like, what the heck? Like, is there anything that you don't do? And I'm like, no, LOL. And I have this like long thing that I put above this post that you guys will see. But I just wanted to come live and tell you guys that on January 1st, I had decided, I think it was like January 5th was the first Saturday of the month. I literally had just decided like I'm going to take the real estate exam because you guys know that I have Jigsaw Investment Group with my business partner. And it's like to help families that are in need that have to like sell quickly off market. But sometimes we go to a property and people, need to list on the MLS because they can get more money and they're not like in a rush to sell. And my business partner is a licensed real estate agent for 18 years. She's actually a broker. So to help her out, I'm like, all right, I'll go take the real estate exam. So I took 4 10-hour days. It was like 2 weekends back to back, 8 to 6, 2 10-hour days. And then I just registered Thursday night for the exam. Today, took the exam. I literally banged this out in 20 days, all right, from when I signed up until I took the exam. And I know that sounds crazy, but this is why like I'm just super pumped because it's just like affirmation to show that you legit can do anything you put your mind to. Like if you truly think of something that you want to do with hard work, determination, taking action, and just putting the effort in, like you will reap the fruits of your labor. Is that what they call it? Like, so I wanted to come on here and I like made this like laundry list above this post, and it's not to brag at all, but it's to show you guys that I have all these ideas of things that I want to do and things that I want to accomplish in my life. And I've never been willing to say no or make excuses. Like if I think it, I'm like, all right, what do I need to do to accomplish it? So like I wanted to come live because I feel like a lot of women struggle, and not that guys can't listen to this because maybe guys feel the same way. I don't know, but I only know from the perspective of female and I have a lot of girlfriends that like we make excuses, whether it's time, whether it's our family, whether it's our talent, whether it's our knowledge, like the laundry list goes on and on. But we are the one that's making the excuses and we are the ones that are putting up like these walls of why things aren't possible. But when you start just saying, I'm going to do it and then put an action plan in to make it happen, like it's unbelievable. Like you can literally do anything you put your mind to. And so that's why I was like so pumped when I walked out of that exam because I'm like, I just did this in 20 days, literally just accomplished this in 20 days, which I'm super proud of because I've taken a ton of tests. I've taken all the MTELs to get like 5 different certifications to be a teacher. This is by far, to all the licensed real estate agents and brokers out there, one of the hardest tests that I've taken. I've taken many like tests in those test centers. When you become a teacher in Massachusetts, it's kind of crazy what they put you through. You need like all these general exams and then you need specialty exams. And this was by far one of the most challenging exams that I've taken. And I was just like, yes, I'm the girl that decided to go for it, right? Like I want to come on here and encourage you. If there's anything that you've been thinking of doing, just do it. And it doesn't matter how many times you change your mind. Like I have reinvented myself in my career so many times. And I talk to so many people that have like been in a career forever, or they might feel like they have another 10 or 15 or 20 years. That's depressing. Like life is so short. So if there's like something you want to do, like time is of the essence. Just like go for it and do it and surround yourself by people that are going to cheer you on. And that's not always the case because I'll be honest with you guys. I walked in from the exam and I was like super pumped and said to my family, like, I passed. They're like, yay, like nobody cares. My family, right? Then I said to one of my kids, I was like, you know what? If my father was alive, some of you guys know this. My father he was a real estate broker and owned an office in Arlington, Mass. I'm like, my father right now, he's been dead 25 years. He would be super pumped. And I know this sounds crazy because I'm a 47-year-old woman, but I like had that mindset of like this young girl that like wanted to tell her father, guess what I did? And to kind of like follow in his footsteps and do something that he did, I feel like he would be super proud. So I feel like this accomplishment for me versus a lot of other things that I've done in my lifetime is like extra special because it was just like a part of who I was as a kid. And now here I am at 47 and kind of living it out again. So I just wanted to come on and kind of share the joy that I have and let you guys know that if there's like something you want to do, like just do it. Like just go for it. Life is so short. Don't live with regrets, and always do it because of that like fire in your belly, not necessarily because of like, oh, this is a better financial opportunity or this or that, because I feel like when we do things because the spirit moves us, like the benefits that come out of that are like tenfold, like the more lives that you can touch. Because when you lay your head on the pillow for the last time and you take your last breath, it's not going to be how much money you made or whatever your accomplishments were, but it's the lives that you touch. So I wanted to share this experience with you guys so you could maybe like experience or feel some of the joy that I'm feeling in knowing that like literally you can do anything you want. And just through this deciding to do, thank you Jenny, just in deciding to do like Jigsaw Investment Group, it's brought so many joys into my life. I've brought so many new people. I've encountered so many new opportunities without like necessarily having a plan and knowing where it's going to go. Like it led me to do this, right? And it's also leading us to do Jigsaw Affordable Housing, which is a not-for-profit, and we're raising enough money so we can build houses where kids, when they turn 18 that have autism, have a place where they can go and live independently when they become of age. Because if anybody, 1 in I think 60 kids is now born on the spectrum. And if you know any parent that has a child with autism, and this is like, I'm talking from my heart because this just like moves me, and this was like put on my heart, I didn't make this up, all right? Like I know that sounds crazy. One fear that all parents have is what's going to happen to my child when I pass? Like who's going to take after them? Who's going to watch over them? And when Jody and I decided to start Jigsaw Investment Group and we saw our logo and we knew we wanted to give back somehow, and we wanted to give back big, and we saw that logo, I said to her, for some reason, like this is just speaking autism to me. And I haven't personally been affected by it, but so many of my friends have and family members that I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. So when you just like go with the spirit and don't make excuses and don't let things hold you back, it's amazing like what plays out in front of you. So I just wanted to like share this with you guys because I'm just like super excited, and encourage you that if there's something that's placed on your heart, that you go for it. Don't make excuses. Don't make your family be an excuse, money be an excuse, time be an excuse, knowledge be an excuse. Like these are all things that we feed ourselves. But when you're like, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna find out a way and be resourceful, holy smokes, watch out. All right, because let me just tell you, like, it's going to be crazy. You won't even recognize yourself. Do they do something like Jigsaw in Rhode Island? So the name of our company, Annette, is Jigsaw. So Jody and I founded our foundation, which is Jigsaw Affordable Housing. So right now we're raising funds and capital. So any money that we make, we put 10% into Jigsaw Affordable Housing. But we're also going to do like grant writing and look for donations from corporations and individuals. And when we get enough money, my dream would be, God, could you imagine if we had one in every state in the country? Like, hello, would that be absolutely incredible? So that's the thing. Like, I don't know where it's going to go. Like right now, we wouldn't manage these houses. We would be bringing professionals that knew what they were doing, but we can raise the capital and secure the properties and, you know, do the planning of the building and how this is all going to play out. And then someone else will hire people to like facilitate it. So, you know, I would think that the first one, but I don't know, it will be whatever God's plan is. I would think that the first one would be in Massachusetts, but I don't know. It could be in Rhode Island. It could be in Chicago. Like, I have no idea. So we're just like going with the flow. But if anybody on their own, it works for a company that, you know, or you own a small business and you need write-offs, and we're taking donations. It's a not-for-profit. So definitely like call us up and we can help you out. And if there's anybody that for some reason needs to, you know, sell their house, I'm a licensed real estate agent. You can come see me in Massachusetts. Who knows? And it maybe, and Rhode Island will be the next state I go after, right? So I'm just like super pumped. I cracked open a little wine. Look at me. These things are not the cutest. This thing is called Apothecary. Have you guys seen this and why I love this? I'm a lightweight. I'm a one drink girl. So I don't have to open up a whole bottle. I have just my little bottle. All right. Anywho, so YOLO, all right? You are brave, you are smart, and you're ready. Sometimes we don't think we're ready, but you are more ready than you know. The only reason why you're not ready is because you don't believe in yourself yet, all right? So whatever that is that you want to do, and if you need to like call me, I'll be your biggest cheerleader, all right? I will like pump you up and just infuse you with so much self-belief that you can like go conquer the world. So touch base with me and let me know what you guys have going on, because I love hearing like everybody's little endeavors of people thinking of switching careers, or they want to go back to work for the first time, or whatever it is. All right, come chat and talk with me. It's Saturday night, baby. Well, I forget, how did they used to say it for Saturday? It's Saturday Night Live. I like literally used to grow up. So my father was a cop, and he would work like, was it the 3 to 11 shift? Yeah, he'd get off of work at 11 o'clock. And when he'd come home, he would eat Chinese food. He'd literally have 4 meals a day. He'd have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then Chinese food at 11:30 at night, to the point when he died, like there's this restaurant in Stoneham called China Moon. Literally the staff lined up at the wake because the guy lived there, all right? So you knew, and people that are watching this that grew up in town would always know Chinese food at the Kern's house at 11:30 at night. So people would, show up for a late night snack. And Saturday Night Live would always be on, all right? So I'm ending this. This video is dedicated to my father. Some people might know they were like struggles, which what relationship don't you have a struggle with? But my father was my biggest cheerleader. He brought me up teaching me that you can do anything you put your mind to. And he was kind of like an example of that with all the different business endeavors he did. I went to his college graduation from Northeastern, saw him be one of the first people in his family cross the stage. And I tonight am dedicating this. I wish my father was here. It's been 25 years, this video to my father, because I think he would be like super excited and super pumped that I was following in his footsteps. So I am dedicating this video to him. It's Saturday night. Bye, guys. Cheers.